vintage story. So, after the defeat last time, where I failed to find any tin, I kind of realized, having a little nap, that I'd only been using the density search. I never once pulled out the smaller node search, and I think that's why I failed to find anything. So I'm gonna log back in here, double check the durability on my tools, yet my prospecting pick is so low. And we're gonna potentially think about going back out there. So I'm okay with the bismuth bronze, but this prospecting pick, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do something about this. It has 26 durability left. Pretty sure I don't have a backup anymore. Just got a bunch of stone tools. These are all spears. I did bring all of this kind of over, so I can get this laid out here potentially in case I need to make one. Yeah. Sadly, also very low on my sticks now. Oh, I should also mention that when I was in here, you may have noticed that I logged in a slightly different spot. That is because I was down in the cellar here, and I was looking in here in this little vessel with all my leather, and I realized I had multiple pelts because of that bear that we killed. So, ta-da! I threw it into the crafting grid with my knife, and out popped a little coat. So I am now cozy warm in my fur coat. As you may have remembered last time when we were out looking for the tin, that my poor little guy was shaking cold and being shot at. From where? They saw me when they always see me when I stand up on this thing. That's why I kind of do that. I kind of like want to see if there's anything out and about before I start running around out there. So I was gonna go see if my prospecting pick was potentially crafted in the tool shed. Pretty sure it isn't. So we're gonna... Wow, I'm thinking that bow guy must be over in that direction based on the audio. Yeah, anyway, let's focus down here. Let's come get some food for the day. And then we'll think about that prospecting pick. So I'm gonna empty this guy. Just drink it until it's gone. A little bit left over. Okay, and now this barrel is free. Should do something else. I don't know what I'll do with it, but... Alright. So all of my meals that I made for the little tin adventure have been consumed. Everything else is good for a long time. These ones are sealed for years. My other vegetables, I'm pretty sure, are also good for years, so there's nothing like super dire to worry about. Maybe the mushrooms. Let's check the mushrooms. No, these are good for years as well. So then, I'm probably going to consider to take this pie, because this one has 43 days. And those, yeah, so this will be today's kind of meal here. Let's cut off a slice. There you go, 4 slices of pie. We'll take that with us for the day. And I'm thinking maybe then I'll get into the bread. It'll either be these pies or this bread, because these other pies are perfectly fine for a while. Cooked a little bit more. And I'm thinking potentially what I will do is I'll restock on some of these crappy tools for the night with some of the flint. Just because I can't really go anywhere when I'm surrounded by rifts at nighttime. So you do have a few hours to kill until I can do something else. Ah, this might be something. Let's do this. So we will put our torches away. We'll pick up our panning thing. And we're going to do the last 10 bits of gravel. If it's still not daytime, I'll nap out those extra tools and I'll hang them up in the various places for them. So that I always have at least some backups ready to go. Then I'll go look for prospecting pick. If there's no prospecting pick, I don't know. I'll either visit one of those copper things I haven't dug out, or I'll try my luck using the 26 durability that are left. I feel like the reason I didn't find the tin is because I was digging perfectly around it. Perfectly around it in some fashion. And never using a close range node search. I do suspect that the little caves, the little tunnels that I made are going to be full of drifters. So I might go back and start outside of where I was digging at first. There was a little surface cave I noticed. So we'll try that. Ooh, what did we get here? Golden necklace. A golden necklace. Well, what do you know? I got a spot for it right there. Looking a lot like a... looking a little bit like a RuneScape character now. Doesn't look like there's any stats on that. Just some bling bling. It's a funny find. I would like to get zinc out of this because I'm low on zinc. I used it all to make the rest of this bismuth pickaxe. Although I guess realistically, I did find hematite readings. So maybe I should just focus on finding that instead. How are we doing for time? What's it at? 3, almost 3? So I think it's about an hour per block, maybe? Half an hour per block? That might be a bit generous. Let me move this over a little bit. And then we'll let it get to 3-ish. I'll pay attention to the time this time. So that's 1 block, and we're going to get to 3 in the morning. See how long this block takes us to do. Alright, starting. So 2 layers took 5 minutes. Almost exactly. And the entire block is going to come down to definitely not an hour. It's very far overreaching that. It's about 20 minutes. Okay, good to know. So that means this will be 3:40 by the end of this one. Got myself a temporal gear out of this. Oh, what's this blue thing? Looks like it's probably something used for dye. Ultramarine. Finding all sorts of stuff in this panning session that I haven't found before. might just go dark here while I finish these up. Alrighty. I'm back after having to pause briefly after completely finishing up that stack of gravel. And our spoils are an armlet, which I think goes here. Lovely. Okay, so that's actually not where I was expecting it to show up. I was expecting it to show up on the wrist. Turns out it's an actual armlet. Very interesting. We're very bling bling now. And let's, oh, forgot about those. Let's go ahead and clean up all of our stuff. Squirrel it away. So we'll put our gear in here. Since that's where they're living, I might move the nails into the blacksmith area. And I guess the rest can live here. It's fine. We'll keep the clay. We'll put our gear in here. Our flint. And then the rest we'll keep and move over. So let's sneak our way out here. Put this back in our offhand so we can see what we're doing. That will live all in here. Before we get too carried away, though, I'm going to take this flint spear and create it. Almost missed that quartz in the main bar. And we will eat our pie before we start squeaking. So this spear can go up. Trying to take, there we go. Trying to take the copper spear out. So I can put the crappy spears up on there. And our rocks, we have a gigantic crate for. So we'll put all those in. Very nice, very nice. So let's see, what do we got? We got a granite axe, a flint shovel. And the same thing in here, plus a hoe. So what are we missing? I might change some of this up so that each thing is its own type. So let me just double check up here. Okay, so I'll put knives in here. We'll put 4 knives. I think that might be smart, like have the different tool racks dedicated to each of the different types. And then if I never use them, they're at least, I don't know, decorative, I suppose. And I might actually, I'm going to say I might use the bones, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I won't. Especially for the knives, like they don't really need bones, right? Bone knife. Okay, so that's 4. Let's go get some sticks. And it looks like it might be getting brighter. Boom, 4 knives, and they all went into the box for some reason. The next thing, after I figure out everything else, I'll probably want to get some shears going. Because my stick situation's looking a little dire. Alright, let's hang these up so that I know they're ready to go. Up here in the kind of leatherworking area. Lovely. So knives restocked. Tannins good. We got our brown bear hide soaking. This is the one that we killed. So we had one downstairs already. It was turned into a fur coat. And then another one that is now being soaked for more leather. I also apparently have this. What stage is scraped hide at? Ingredient for prepared hide. I could have been... Should I soak this? How long is this? 18 hours? I might just leave that for now. It seems to be... Actually, I should check. Does it have a duration on it? No, it's good. Okay. You can just stay there and wait. It blends in with the floor really well. Alright, 7 in the morning. We're good. Let's eat this. And let's go look. Just pretend I didn't see those drifters. Let's go look and see if we have another prospecting pick over here. So inside the boxes, we'll check. Oh, just some leftover blocks and seeds. In here we have a pickaxe, a hammer, oh, more knives. Everything else is empty. So we do not have a prospecting pick. We have a lot of knives. Hoe. And none in here either. Alright. Well then. Oh look, I already had a crate full of stone. But maybe one day I'll merge this all over. The shovel. Okay, I'm gonna leave these here. And let's think about this. Let me actually get somewhere where I can think about it safely, rather than standing in the middle of nowhere. Hop over the fence. Let's take a look at the map. So, the readings that I found that were good were all over here. I know for a fact there's probably better stuff in all of these. Like this one right here, it says very poor cassiterite. And there's various readings of cassiterite throughout this area. I couldn't pinpoint exactly where. So it's just telling me that I'm basically standing on lots of ore. Like I think there's lots of ore in this general area. I'm just not going down far enough. And I don't think I had the capacity to go down far enough because I used all of my ladders over in this area. So let's return back over here. And then eventually, maybe at some point, I'll just start like excavating in this general area, or even just around the trader, and see if I can't find more surface things. There's also some copper spread out and about that I can grab some more copper from. Some of it's dug out already, but this one over here should be good still to grab. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start by running off into the wilderness. So I'm really just, I want to know, you know? I want to know what the prospecting pickaxe would have told me if I had used the other mode of the pickaxe while I was over in this area. It is a little bit of a walk, but it's not like a crazy total walk, right? It's not super far away. I think it's actually closer than some of my like original spawn locations were. It's just a little bit strange to get around the cliff faces because it is absolutely a cliff face. There's a lot of cliffs around here. Come over here, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take these, because these are mature. Lovely. It's a good find. The crops are actually kind of easier to see in winter. Maybe I should be using the daylight to pick whatever I didn't grab during the summer months. Although I'm getting fooled a lot by these cow parsley stuff. Is he stuck? That's unfortunate for him. Ow. He's not as stuck as I thought he was. How can he hit me, but I can't hit him? That was a little bit unfortunate for my HP. Gonna have to not get into any more fights. That wasn't even worth it. He gave me a tiny hide and 2 bushmeat. There's definitely bears around here, so I'll have to be careful, or I will be running back from my base to collect my corpse stuff. Alright, and here's our nice little valley. And I marked some chickens on this far end. We'll try not to spook them. I have very much spooked them. And then up over yonder, it's all our green marks of tin. Alright, we have arrived. And now I just need to figure out where that little, here it is. This is the waterfall I kept hearing inside of the cave. So let's go ahead and swap this to short range. Hop in here and let's just take this one in the wall. No ore nodes nearby. Okay, that's okay. So there is a rift. I'm not a fan of that. Why don't we kind of do this area? And I think this is close enough to where I was digging, but there's no node searches here yet. So I should have brought one of those shovels. It's okay. Let's just go like this a little bit, and there should be some more rocks here. And I think what I can do is just make a little staircase till I find the rock. Perfect. And I didn't take any ladders, so we're gonna have to do this the weird way. Oh, that's more dirt. Okay. Let's hop in here. Let's do this corner one. Oh, hang on, I'm still on. Let's do the long range density search. Get another reading here. And then what we're gonna do is go straight down. 1, 2, and now we'll do this way. So 1, 2. Oh no, that's not at all. I was hoping there'd be more rock. 3, 4. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's okay. I'll take this out. And then I think I can reach that one. And since I... one more. took this one, so I should go a little bit farther this way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of risky, probably. Because I'm so close to that cave. Alright, so what did we get? This is ultra high. And it's lower than everything else. But then, if I switch to the node search, I'm going to risk going down another one. This takes a lot longer than the other searches. No ores nearby. Okay. That's really tragic. Well then, my course of action is going to be to investigate why this stuff looks green. Because they are flowers, alright. And then I think I'm going to go get that copper that I had marked nearby here. I'm going to make some copper tools, I guess. I'll make a prospecting pick. Maybe some shears. Maybe a scythe. And maybe I'll do some digging in that area as well, because there should be more ore. Like, I'm probably running over just all the ore in the world, and I just don't know it. I'm just not going far enough. It's a rabbit. Am I going the wrong direction? Can't be. I sure hope there's a way out of this little valley. Climb this cliff, I suppose. I'm kind of going in the wrong direction. Kind of going in the right direction, kind of going in the wrong direction. Can't I get up here? Not as good as hopping today, I suppose. There we go. Made it out. Let's get rid of our torch since it's so nice and bright up here. Oh boy, he's running straight at me. Don't want to deal with him right now. Mr. Black Bear. Although, is this the trap that I built? It is. And I still see him over there as well. Let's just check in here, see if there's any other bears. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get distracted, but I will take a reading here, I think. What is this? Dead raccoon. That is not terrifying at all. There's totally not bears around here. Yep. Alright, prospecting pick. Density mode. 1. 2. 3. I've messed up. Let's do up here. Well, we're hungry. Good thing we picked up some flax. Very high concentrate. Alright, well. I'll just eat one so that we can make our way back. I'd like to keep it if I can. I wonder if that trader has a fire that I could cook on the bushmeat. He probably doesn't. I should probably just run on through. Because we aren't super far away from all of our stuff. Let's just swing through here real quick. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Those did not give me anything. So the copper is right in the middle of the forest. Okay, cool. I did leave the bits. So I can easily find it. Horsetail, not a food. I bet there is tons and tons of ore all throughout here. Pear tree. This seems like a nice little clearing, to be honest. Maybe I'll get like a quarry going on here that's much closer to my house. And the trader. Alright, I'm pretty sure this copper is dug out, so I'm just gonna run by and check real quick. Yes, it is. And the house is this way. Oh, look at this. Lots of it nearby. Lovely. Alright, jump over this hole. Hop on over the ledge, and it is... Doesn't feel like it's nighttime. It's just getting dark and stormy, I suppose. Which means we can bonk this off, pop this back on, put our seeds away. Got a lot of seeds, at least. And let's go ahead and think about, yes, the bushmeat. Get that cooking so we can eat it. Why is this not letting me ignite? Oh, right, duh. It's gotta be in my main hand. Alright, so I'll eat that. And in the meantime, put the rest of our goodies away. Hide to deal with. Another day. Some bones and some flax. And I have no idea where I got that rock from, but... Suppose I have a rock now. You know what, I'm just gonna push in there, I suppose. Okay, I think that's cleared up. And what I'm missing now is taking a shovel. I'm gonna remember to bring a shovel with me next time. I think I'm gonna need more food than this. I don't think that's gonna cut it. So let's do either the bread or these pies. 47. Yeah. So I'll take... Hang on, are these both the same pies? White currant. White currant. Okay. I'll chop these up. And hopefully these will stack. Lovely. Perfect. Cool. That's what I like to see. So we will eat our bushmeat. And one pie to see how much it gets us. pretty decent. Not amazing, but it's decent. And I will restock my low fertility soil. And let's think about these ladders. So I don't like the fact that I have to sacrifice these sticks and planks for ladders. This is much better, but I don't have rope. So let us risk a venture. See how many cattails I have and how many rope I have in this other area. Spooky. Is it calm? Hi. Oop. Alright, so we got some flax I'll take with us. Not very many cattails. Guess I'll just take most of this that I know I can stack. Do I have a crate of cattails or something? Thatch. Stick. Ooh. I do like that I have sticks. Let me go ahead and take a stack of sticks. Great, okay. Well, I was hoping I'd be able to grab some cattails, but I don't think I have any. And I'm pretty sure tool does not count. I do have roots to grow more cattails, but obviously that's not a winter activity. I swear there were some cattails around the base nearby. Oh, those are a lot of friends. We'll avoid our friends and come back around this way. Into the safety of our little thing here. I'm thinking I should make this gate too high, although I do like being able to jump over it. Do I have a gate? I do. So let's squirrel away what we got. And as for the ladder, let's start. Hang on. I did not grab any rope at all. Did I even have any rope? Nope. What can I make? One. I can make it. One. Oh no. Alright. Well, let's make one. And then a second one. I don't think that's enough, but we should start. Oh, it's enough for one ladder. Okay, great. It's not helpful whatsoever. Let's put that in here and we'll just slowly work on that. This, I will. Oh, I'm already being shot at. And I've already messed this up. Alright, let's try that again. Nope. Oh, I can't put this here, right? I just keep getting shot at every time I try to place it. Yeah, there's two of them. Alright, that's fine. Maybe if I do it from this direction. There we go. Okay. There's gotta be a trick to this. There's gotta be a trick. Place it at the top, at the very corner. Nope. Place it here. Lovely. Okay, cool. We did it. Look at all those arrows that they were trying to shoot at me. So, feeling pretty safe in here now. They can try to shoot in here, and unless they get up on a block. I mean, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to getting in here. Anyways, now I feel like I can run around with that door open a little bit better. Put my sticks away. And we'll slowly work on getting some rope ladders instead. Now this should be ready. Just take a little peek-see. I don't know why I'm beating it with my fist when I purposely got a shovel for this. Yeah. So I'm not giving up on the tin, but I think I might have to change my strategy. I might pick somewhere closer to the trader, closer to my house, maybe in the forest there. And once I make a new prospecting pick, I might just start like make an actual quarry and just like gather, I don't know, gather stones for fun. Go live in the dirt for a couple months. Lovely. Charcoal coal is now reset. And ready to be filled up some more. The shovel has no durability. I used it on one charcoal kit and it's half gone. Yikes. Yikes. That tells me I am in very much need of finding some better tools. Right, so this is what I'm thinking. I have some readings over here. I have poor hematite reading on this clay, as well as cassiterite and bismuth. So that kind of sparked my whole thought that maybe the stuff I'm looking for is in this vicinity of the trader. And since that's so close to where I am, and I do have some readings everywhere else except kind of the circle, I'm going to just start taking readings in this area, in the forest. Until I have this like blanketed with little dots, and then I can kind of pick where I want to drill down into, and we'll do that. So then I'm not making this trek way over here to find what's essentially probably lots of tin, but cannot find it for the life of me. Yeah, I'll just see if I can make like stairs, do a bunch of torches. Maybe that's what we can do right now, make torches. Sticks and grass. Okay, I feel like I can do that. So I'll take a stack of grass, and I'll take a stack of sticks. Feeling better about my stick situation after finding that box of sticks. This will make us 32 torches, apparently. Is that enough? I can go ahead and grab a little bit more grass. Use the whole stack. May as well. Okay, that's 64. And then if I can get the same amount of like rope ladders, I'll be feeling a little bit better about that. In the meantime, let's ignite our torches. I wonder if there's there's probably a faster way to do this, right? Like if we just throw this in here, we'll create 62 torches. Cool. then I don't have to stand here and do it myself. Great. We'll see how much 2 charcoal makes. And eat my white currant pie. What do I got? Rammed earth. I guess that is for this guy. So I'll just fill it up. I can undig it when I'm ready to... No, I shouldn't do that because I'm not going to remember that I need to fill it. We'll stack it like this, and then I'll remember that I'll need to fill it. So I'll fill that up. Do our chores again. I don't think I need anything in here. The shovels I should probably make more of. So let's do that, and then we'll call it good for today. So lots of chores that need done. I need to get more copper. I need to get more gravel. And I need 4 shovels. But boy, oh boy, these tools have 0 durability. So I really hope... I mean, I have bismuth. It's the zinc that's kind of annoying. And the zinc I only found by panning. So maybe I should be focusing on iron. But this little reading here, this gives me hope. Poor hetabite, 2%. I'll look for more over here. And at the same time, maybe chase that cassiterite. Maybe it'll show up as well. Hopefully this really low cassiterite rating isn't talking about this stuff over here. Alright, let's get some stickerinis that I keep putting away. Make our shovels. That is the actual shovel. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find a place to hang these up. So that is a shovel and a granite thing. So let's do this as the shovels. So 4 shovels. 4 spears. Bows. This has an axe, so let's do that. And I guess another shovel. I don't really need all these flint spears, but it's because I am getting them from panning. Alright. Not feeling good about my axe situation, so I'll do 2 more axes. So we have lots of spears, lots of shovels, lots of knives, don't need hoes. So 2 axes and we'll call it good. And then I'll probably need to do arrows, but for now we won't. We will simply end on hanging up our 2 axes, and we'll get ready for next time, where I will go get something. I don't know. I'm worried about my prospecting pick breaking. Maybe what I'll do is I'll heat up this ingot and see if I can use it to craft. Alright, so there we are. Let's hang these bad boys up. Close this door to the outside world. And there you have it. We'll call it there for this episode. And we will see you next time.